Hello, I'm Dr. Francis Paraiso and I will show you a case that I did earlier. This is a restorative case that I took a photo of so that I may communicate well the condition her tooth has. And apart from it, I also took an x-ray so that we may know what's underneath the actual tooth. So in taking an x-ray, this is nothing ceremonial. We want something from it. We want to study where there is the pulp or the nerve of the tooth so that we may correlate it with the cavity that it has. So in this case, we saw that there is the cavity and also there is a seemingly apparent leakage underneath the restoration, which is shown as something that looks black. Okay? So from that red flag alone, we decided to drill through the actual tooth so that we reveal the decay inside. And she was actually surprised when I showed it to her. And from that alone, we may consider, why did this happen? Okay, this is something that we may analogize with working with concrete, no? With construction workers. Alam natin ito, pag binuhusan mo ng isang buo, yung isang area or isang cavity, pwedeng yung ilalim nun, puro hangin or ampaw. Okay? Dahil pagka masyadong malaki or masyadong viscous ang iyong solution, hindi nabubuo yung ilalim. Kaya ngayon, in terms of construction, nagkakaroon ng kalawang yung ilalim. Sa ngipin naman, nagkakaroon ng leak or decay sa ilalim, which always lessens the lifespan of your structure in terms of construction and also lessens the lifespan of your restoration in dentistry. So we decided to drill further away, no? More structure na bulok, yung lumang pasta ng patient, which we defended to her that it is actually warranted because meron pang decay sa ilalim. And yung katabing ngipin, we also drilled through because there are voids or ampaw din yung ilalim ng pasta niya. And hindi buo, may hangin sa ilalim. So we decided to clean it enough already. So you may see that, okay, is this enough? We have to understand which to remove and not to remove. There are two terms that we have to remember: infected dentine and arrested caries. If it's infected, it's mushy. And if it's arrested, it's hard already. We have to be skillful to recognize which is affected, which is infected or arrested. Because if it's arrested, we have to stop there so that we may not remove unnecessarily. And thereby, we preserve the nerve of the tooth and actually prevent any avoidable root canal therapies. As for me, as a dentist, I always want to preserve the nerve of the tooth because it is what maintains the structural durability of the tooth whenever possible. And here, we saw the tooth actually filled up already and looking natural and mimicking the natural appearance of how a molar is, how a premolar is, and even though it looks good on the outside, we have to make sure that it also looks good on the inside. So that is why we took an x-ray as well. And from this x-ray, we will see na buong-buo yung pagkakalagay ng pasta. Kung sa buhos ng semento, patag, smooth, and malinis. This will always translate to longevity of the restoration expectedly. Same as how you expect your roadworks to function better if they are manufactured or fabricated well. So this is why I want you to understand the concept of shrinkage with pasta. Pag nilalagay mo siya ng isang bloke, isang buo, at patitigasin mo agad-agad, kahit punong-puno pa yan bago mo patigasin, pag tumigas na, mag-shrink. At mapapansin nyo, nagkakaroon ng space dun sa cavity. So, dyan pumapasok yung bacteria that will propagate the decay that you may not notice at all. And how do we do away from that? It's that we minimize the bulk filling of the tooth, which that is bulk filling. Pag kumuha ka ng pasta or resin, inilagay mo sa ngipin, pinatigas mo agad. Isang buo, one step, fast, but shrinks very much. So, traditional filling, moderate shrinkage daw siya, 2 layers, inagawa, but of course, meron pa ring shrinkage. How do we minimize more? No? We have to apply the resin at increments at a time. Layer by layer by layer, hindi lang tatlo, layer by layer pa. But that takes time. But you expect longevity with the restoration that you finish. And with shrinkage that is minimized, you prevent percolation, or wherein you will see the gap kung saan pumapasok yung bacteria para mag-cause ng decay. So, with incremental layer addition, naging mas minimized ang shrinkage, thereby sealed ang inyong pasta. So, thank you very much. Here's the restoration before and after. I hope you learned something from today, and bye-bye.